Welcome to our online open night presentation. My name is Mr. Wiley. I'm the principal of Lauren Grammar School, and we're really sorry that we don't have the opportunity to welcome you into our school under the present circumstances. We hope you have had or will get the chance to watch our virtual tour of the school and our promotional video, but no amount of promotional material can ever give you a real sense of what the school is about. Because the school is not the empty building that you're going to see on the virtual tour. It's the pupils and the staff that make the school community. It's unfortunate that you don't have the opportunity to come in on a normal open night and experience the school and have the opportunity to interact with our pupils and speak with our staff. Unfortunately, you'll have to make do with my presentation while I outline Lauren Grammar School to you and provide you with a little bit of information about the school. What I would always say on open nights to parents and pupils when they're here is to test what I say against the experience that others have of this school. So while you might not have the chance to come in and speak with us, hopefully you have an opportunity to speak to other parents or pupils of the school who are able to give you a flavour as to what life as a pupil in Lauren Grammar School is like. So Lauren Grammar School, firstly, it is a grammar school. And that's something I mention every year and then move past. But perhaps this year more than any, we need to focus on what that really means. Because one of the issues that parents will have to face over the next number of weeks is having to make a decision, first of all, as to the type of school that is best suited to their child, the school in which their child will best flourish over the next number of years. So when we talk about being a grammar school, that means that we have a very specific curriculum that pupils will follow. It's very specific in relation to learning and teaching and exams that pupils will sit later on. So one of the first things that parents need to consider is what type of school is best suited for their child or can best see their child succeed. And while we as a school might not be able to use the data, the assessment and progress data that primary schools hold on your child, it's very important that you make use of that information and are guided by your primary school principal and P7 teacher in terms of identifying the right school for you to apply for your son or daughter. We want to be a progressive school, a school that is always changing, always evolving, always adapting to face the circumstances in which we face and to reflect the wider society and the economy in which our young people are growing up in. We are a non-denominational school, a school that is integrated with a small I, a school that is here and serves the whole community, regardless of people's background, a school that is co-educational, which serves pupils from both the town and from outlying rural areas, Protestant, Catholic and other children from different backgrounds, and pupils from a range of socio-economic backgrounds as well. And at the heart of the school ethos is a family atmosphere, a sense that we are a community, that we are a family within Lauren Grammar School, a school in which pupils are cared for and supported and nurtured, and as a result, that they are happy in school and happy to attend school. Perhaps not every day of their school lives, but a school in which pupils are happy. They want to come, they want to learn and take avail of the opportunities. And as a result of all of those things, it leads to pupil success. And when we talk about being a successful school, what we really mean is we are a school in which our pupils succeed, in which pupils fulfill their promise in keeping with the school motto. So why choose Lauren Grammar School? Well, pupils who come to this school will experience high quality learning and teaching. Pupils in this school succeed in external exams at GCSE and A-level, and that success takes on various forms. As a school over the last number of years, we have consistently achieved best ever results at GCSE and A-level, results which have seen us as one of the top performing grammar schools in Northern Ireland. But not every pupil can obtain straight A stars at GCSE and A-level. We are a school in which our pupils succeed, in which our pupils fulfil their potential. A school where pupils have the opportunity to take part in a wide range of extracurricular opportunities, and in doing so to enjoy that wider school experience and to develop the wider interpersonal and other skills which are so important as they grow up in today's world. But it's not just about academic success, it's not just about learning and teaching. This is a school in which pupils are looked after, in which we pride ourselves on the pastoral care which we provide to our young people. As a parent as well as a teacher, I understand the importance of that caring environment, and what I want is pupils to be looked after more than anything else. The size of the school leads to that. As a school with 740 pupils, it does lead to a very distinct family atmosphere, as I've already mentioned, with a real focus on the individual. This is a school where individuals do not get lost, but are known to one another and are known to the staff of the school. If you get a chance to take our virtual tour, you'll see that we are a school that has extensive facilities both on-site and across on our playing fields. And as a school, I think that means that we are big enough to be able to provide pupils with a full range of opportunities, but we're small enough in order to care for the individual. And part of that care is having high expectations of our pupils. High expectations in terms of their achievement, high expectations in terms of the work that they complete, the homeworks that they undertake, that they will always strive to do the best they can and to be the best they can. High expectations in terms of their behaviour and attitude towards other members of the community, as well as to their schoolwork. So one of the things you will have to consider over the next few weeks is whether this is the right school for your child to attend for the next 7 years through to A level. We hope that we are able to give you a sense of what we are about to help you to make that decision. But as I've already said, please do be guided by the advice and guidance you receive from your child's primary school. This is a year like no other, and you don't need me to tell you that. As a result of everything that is going on in the wider world, we have found ourselves having to formulate very different admissions criteria for this year only. So instead of using AQE score as we normally would as our main academic criteria to select pupils for a grammar school admission, we have had to formulate alternative criteria. Those criteria have been published on the school website and they're in our prospectus. You'll also find them on the Education Authority website. I don't intend to go through them all now, but what I would say is read the criteria carefully. Feel free to contact the school if you have any questions, either about the criteria themselves or how they may relate to your own individual circumstances. And most importantly, whenever you come to complete your online application form, it is important that you include on that form or upload with it any information you wish the admissions committee to take into account when making decisions regarding your admissions. So please include all information and evidence that you wish for us as a school to take into account. Normally, after my open night talk, we'd have the opportunity to speak to you directly in the assembly hall. You would have the opportunity to speak to staff as you make your way around the school. And so in the virtual world, we want to give you that same opportunity. So please feel free to lift the phone, even as we find ourselves during lockdown and as we get pupils back to school over the next number of weeks. If you have any specific questions you may wish to ask, either contact me. If I'm not the best person to speak to, I'll put you in touch with one of my colleagues who hopefully will be able to answer any questions that you have. Thank you for taking the time to listen. If you haven't already done so, what I would now direct you towards is our virtual tour and our promotional video. And I look forward to seeing many of you as Year 8 pupils at the start of September. Thank you very much.